Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here on a wet and rainy Saturday, and I'm going to show you a nice fifth wheel today. Today we're going to look at one I haven't had in a while. This is probably one of the more popular floor plans for families in a fifth wheel. This is a 2008 Forest River Wildcat 32 QBBS. Double slide. This is a bunkhouse fifth wheel. Got the bunks in the front, the queen bed in the back, so it's kind of opposite of what you're most of the time what you're looking at in a bunkhouse. And these are great too, folks, because they only weigh 8,900 pounds. So if you've got a more robust, more heavy duty, more modern half-ton truck, then this may be in your weight range. Of course, 3/4 ton truck would have no problem at all, but this is 32 feet long, weighs 8,920 pounds. All fiberglass exterior. The striping, the finish for a almost 10-year-old fifth wheel is in well above average condition. I mean, it's not perfect, folks. There's no such thing as a perfect 9-year-old fifth wheel, but this is actually probably nicer than 8 out of 10 of them that you're going to look at. Got an outside shower, got the sewer flush system. 32 feet long. It has the very nice and expensive trail air hitch system. So it gives you a little bit of cushion when you got it on the back of your pickup truck. So every time you hit a bump, it's not rattling your teeth. And definitely that's a big upgrade. It's got the upgrade power awning. Now, please note, folks, as you can see from the video, I'm going to have to replace the fabric. So I'm going to put a brand new fabric on that awning. It's a power awning, got the outside speakers, got the alloy wheels. So you're going to have a new awning canvas, so you don't have to worry about one that's faded. And actually what happens here, folks, is when somebody gets too close to a tree limb, it hits that awning canvas and tears it. I replace several awning canvases a week just because of that issue right there. It does have a little hitch on the back, so it's perfect if you want to put a bicycle rack, a generator rack. You can even tow a little small trailer with a golf cart on it. It's not made for much more than that, and you definitely can't put a car on that hitch. But if you want to put something pretty lightweight, that shouldn't be a problem. Most people use them for bicycle racks, generator rack, etc. Corners aren't beat up. Of course, it is raining today, folks, so I apologize. I'm getting the water on my lens. I'll wipe it once we go inside. The fact I like about it is the outside doesn't show any delamination. And they make two different versions of these 32 QBBSs, and I've done several of these over the years. And the rarest version, they got two different versions, first of all. One version has an outside entertainment center with a TV. And the other version has a bath and a half, and that's the rarest one, folks. That's the most popular one, is a bath and a half in it, and you could get it one way or the other. Fortunately for y'all, this is the latter one. It is the bath and a half model. So you're going to have a bunch of kids in here, you're going to have 2 bathrooms, and that right there is worth way more to me than an outside TV. Got a DSI water heater and more. Let's look inside. As we step inside, folks, I mean, this is a nice clean fifth wheel. Now, y'all excuse me for a second. I'm going to wipe my lens because it's just drizzling enough out there to make it hard to shoot. And I certainly wasn't going to wait, because it's not going to clear up until tomorrow. But you got a nice living area right here. Got an outside skylight right there. Got an entertainment center. Table booth makes a bed. Sofa makes a bed. That right there, folks, is the countertop extender. Those things are almost always missing because there's no permanent place to mount that. It actually goes right here. And 1 out of 2 Wildcats you look at with this floor plan, that's missing. But it's actually here with this one. Got stainless steel appliances, a nice touch. This was a pretty expensive fifth wheel back in 2008, because this was as much as a lot of the triple slide fifth wheels were. Original MSRP was right at $35,000, and that's not including the cost of the optional bath and a half option, which was I'm sure was $2,000 or $3,000 alone. It's got a ceiling fan, surround sound speakers, stereo right over there. We're going to walk up here toward the front first. Like I said, it's kind of what many of you are used to, but turned around. Instead of having the bunks in the back, you got the bunks in the front. You've got 3 bunks up here. And then you've got a sleeper sofa that can sleep 2. So you actually can sleep 5 up here alone. Plus you can sleep 4 in the middle area using the sofa and the table booth. So that's 9 total. Plus you got a queen bed in the back. So you can sleep 11 people in a 32-foot fifth wheel. Now, even those of you who don't have that many kids, you've got room for them to bring friends, which is something that all kids inevitably do, is they bring friends with them. So you've got room for that as well. You actually got a tub because, again, Wildcat figured if you're going to buy a fifth wheel that sleeps 11 people, you're probably going to have some kids in there, some small children, so you're going to like that tub. Skylight looks good. It's got a nice surround shower, vanity area, and this thing has got a ton of lights in it. I don't know how well you can tell, but I probably spent 10 minutes just trying to turn on all the lights and still didn't turn them all on. This thing's got tons of lights in it. Private water closet, got the high-rise toilet, and I believe that's a China RV toilet instead of a plastic one. You've got the upgrade fantastic vent fan. I mean, they didn't scrimp when they built this fifth wheel, folks. And like I said, 8,920 pounds dry weight. That's not including food, water, luggage, and other personal possessions that you're going to add to it. And depending on how much stuff you carry with you, because there's no way to know, everybody loads a different amount of stuff in here. Average, you're probably going to add 500 or 600 pounds to it. If you like to pack a lot of stuff, you may want to count 1,000 pounds. So you would be closer to 10,000 pounds loaded. And if you've got a half-ton pickup truck, folks, please, please, please don't depend on the RV dealer to tell you what your truck can tow, because you ask 10 different RV dealers what your truck's rated for, you're going to hear 10 different answers. That's nothing you want to play around with, folks. See, you missed that light right there. If you don't know for a fact what your truck's fifth wheel rating is, not your travel trailer rating. Modern pickup trucks have 2 tow ratings. They got one for fifth wheels and one for trailers. Trailers, of course, behind the bumper, fifth wheels in the bed. The fifth wheel rating is normally higher than the travel trailer rating. If you do not know, here's what I want you to do. And this is, I'm just giving you this as advice, folks, to protect yourself. Call your local Ford, Chevy, Toyota, whichever kind of pickup truck you have. Call your local dealer. Ask for the service department. Give the service department your VIN number off your pickup truck. Ask them to look it up and tell you exactly what your truck is rated to tow for a fifth wheel. And while you got them on the phone, you may as well get your trailer rating too. Have them either fax or email you something with their letterhead or Ford or Chevy letterhead on it stating that's what your truck is rated for. Print it out, keep it in your glove box, because, like I said, folks, you ask 10 different RV dealers what your truck can tow, you're going to hear 10 different answers. This has happened to a couple of customers of mine. Heaven forbid, if you ever get into an accident towing your fifth wheel, the first thing your insurance company is going to look up is what your truck's rated for and how much the fifth wheel weighs that you were towing. And if it weighs more than you're rated for, I've had 2 customers that the insurance companies denied the claim on the fifth wheel part. So it was a total loss for them on the fifth wheel. And while wrecks towing fifth wheels is not something that happens very often, it does happen occasionally. Protect yourself. It's a 10-15 minute phone call just to put you at ease of mind, or just drive down to your local vehicle dealer, go in the service department with your VIN number and ask them to pull it up. Every pickup truck's different. You can look it up online and get an estimate, but that estimate is not going to be what your particular truck is rated for. It may be within a few hundred pounds of it, but again, folks, it's just one of those things that you're better off safe than sorry. Anyway, we're going to walk toward the back here. It's got a French door leading into the rear bedroom. And like I said, folks, the cabinets look good. I'm not hiding nothing. I just stuck that that countertop extender because that's about the best place to put it, I guess. You've got a Queen Island bed, walk around, slide out back here. So you get this big, let me get back here and try to show you here. You've got this big closet right here for hanging up stuff. You've got a place for a TV there in the corner. Plenty of lighting. Of course, your air conditioner. It does have an ice cold 15,000 BTU ducted air, which today I'm not really going to worry about it, but in the springtime and summertime, it's going to do a great job cooling it off. Now I'm going to point out one defect on this thing, because those of you who watch my videos, I learned a long time ago, when you're selling used vehicles, honesty is the best policy. You know, this right here has got a little spot right here that probably somebody kicked this little hollow door in while they were sleeping. It doesn't affect it. It doesn't go all the way through. It doesn't affect that. It doesn't affect that sliding door in any shape, form, or fashion. It's just a cosmetic thing. And of course, you know, when you buy a used RV, when we check these things out, we don't cover cosmetics. Cosmetics is why you're paying $12,900 for this fifth wheel instead of $35,000, which is what it costs new. But here's your half bathroom, and I just want to point that out because I don't want you coming from several hundred miles away and seeing that and then thinking I didn't tell you everything that I know about this fifth wheel. So I'd rather tell you up front so you know what to expect. This is not a new fifth wheel. It was once new 9 years ago for $35,000. You can spend $100,000 refurbishing this thing. You're still going to have a 9-year-old used fifth wheel. That's just part of wear and tear, is part of why you're paying $12,900 instead of $35,000. That's a small price to pay. A little kicked in spot on the door. But you do have another toilet back here. You got a sink, medicine cabinet, got a vent fan up top. And again, it's not the El Cheapo fan, it's actually a fantastic vent fan. And all in all, folks, for $12,900, this is a nice fifth wheel. And now, folks, at $12,900, what we call option A price, includes a lot of other benefits too. And we have two different prices here at Parkway RV, option A and option B. Now option A is the price that attracted you to this video and this ad to begin with. Option A price includes this fifth wheel, includes a 90-day nationwide limited warranty that goes into effect the day you pick it up or the day we deliver it. It also includes a major systems inspection by our certified RV techs. We're going to go through all the major systems in here, make sure it works. We're going to check your slides, your jacks. We're going to check your refrigerator, your roof air, your furnace, your water heater, your water system, your propane system, your awning. Of course, we're going to put a new canvas on it. Make sure it functions like it's supposed to. We're going to check all your drawers, cabinets. We're going to check all your lights. We're going to check, make sure your beds fold out like they're supposed to, like your sofa and your table bed. Make sure all your day-night shades open and close like they're supposed to. All your outside compartment bays work like they're supposed to. And more. All that's included for that low price of $12,900. Plus you get a guided walkthrough by the RV tech that checked it out, which will be done after it's checked out. We don't check them out till we sell them. That way it allows us to hire less help in the shop and less people I have to pay. The lower I can keep my overhead. It's simple economics. The lower my prices are. Allows me to sell a fifth wheel like this for $12,900 when everybody else wants close to $20,000 for it. And for $12,900 you get all of that, plus a starter kit, plus 45-day temporary tag, instructional DVDs, and more. $12,900 option A price, and that is haggle-free, firm. I'm not taking a dime less. It doesn't matter if you're paying cash. It doesn't matter if you're financing, trading, or a combination of those three. The price is $12,900 firm. If you offer me $12,899, I'm going to tell you to cough up another dollar because I'm not going to take it. However, and the reason why our prices are like that, folks, is because we're already competing against thousands of other RV dealers on the internet that post their inventory. So obviously, if we didn't have the lowest or one of the lowest prices out there, you wouldn't still be watching this video or reading the ad. because I've never had somebody call, want to buy something because the price was too high. They always call, want to buy it because the price is too low. However, we do know there are some of you out there that even though the price can be the lowest in the country by thousands, you still are not going to buy unless you get some kind of discount. You know, everybody's different. Now, I used to be that way a few years ago, but, you know, thanks to the internet, I've kind of learned that that doesn't exist anymore. But we do have option B for those type of buyers. 70% of you are probably going to take option A. 30% of you, on average, take option B. Option B saves you time and money, because it saves us time and money that we pass along to you. You're buying it the same way that we bought it, just like it sits, the good with the bad. No walkthrough, no inspection, no warranty. Because all those services cost us money that we can, if we don't have to perform those services, we just knock that much off the price for you. You get the added benefit of being able to take it home the same day you pay for it. You don't have to wait for it to go through an inspection. Even though right now, folks, we can get this thing inspected, checked out, ready to go for you fairly quickly. But this way you don't have to come back or get it delivered or any of that stuff. You can just take it home with you that day. And if you want a price on option B, if you're willing to forego all those benefits, option B, just contact our sales department. Now, for those of you who've never owned an RV before, I will give you a little bit of personal advice. Take option A. This way you'll know how to operate it. It's what I call the stress-free, worry-free option. You don't have to worry about something not working on it. It includes everything you need to take it to the campground right from the lot, besides, you know, food and your personal possessions and luggage. And it's $12.9, folks. I mean, that's a very affordable price for a fifth wheel with the features and amenities that this one has. So, you know, if you've never had an RV before, I would definitely highly recommend you take option A. Now, if you've had several RVs before, you know how to work on them, because you know there's no such thing as an RV you never have to work on. You know, every RV you buy, you're eventually going to have to get in your toolbox and do some work to it, or have somebody do it, even if you buy a brand new one. But, you know, if you want to take it for the option B price, folks, and take it as is, like I said, you know, you take it just like we bought it. Good with the bad, no warranty, no guarantee, no inspection, no walkthrough. Basically, we're just going to set it down on your fifth wheel hitch on your truck, and you take it off. And I'm not asking you to make that decision now, option A or option B, before you look at it. If you'll call, give us a minimum 24 hours notice, set an appointment, and be here on time, just like you would to a doctor's appointment. We'll hook the unit into power, turn the fridge on, turn the lights on, turn the air on if it's warm enough outside. It lets you do your own inspection, and you can decide then, hey, you know, this is a good fifth wheel. I can't find anything wrong with it. I'll go ahead and just take it like it is and save the money, get the option B price. Or you may decide, hey, I love this fifth wheel. A couple of little things I want to have that we cover on our checkout, so I'm gonna just leave it here. Pick it up when it's ready. Get the warranty. Get the inspection. I have no stress, no worries. And either way you go, folks, you're going to get a nice fifth wheel for the price. And a lot of amenities, great for the family. Sleeps 11 for a fraction of what it costs new. Give us a call. Let us know which way you want to go. Or if you want to set an appointment, well, like I said, we'll plug it into power, let you look through it. Now, if you're coming to look at 6 or 7 fifth wheels or 6 or 7 different RVs, obviously, I only have a limited number of plug-ins that I can use, so I can't plug them all up. But if it's just one, I have no problem at all plugging it up and kind of getting it everything on so you can take a look at it. Like I said, just try to give us a 24-hour minimum notice and set a time, and please be here on time. The reason I say that, folks, is many of you know we've got the largest selection of used RVs in a 500-mile radius of us. We've got over 170 used RVs for everything from travel trailers, fifth wheels, motor homes, toy haulers. We even got a tiny home. I mean, we've got cars, trucks. We've got a little bit of everything. And I do not believe in using commission salespeople. And if you're smart, you'll agree with me. Because a commission salesperson In lieu of getting paid salary or getting paid by the hour like we pay our guys, a commission salesperson gets a big chunk of the profit when they sell an RV. That's why most dealerships our size you go to have 25 or 30 salespeople. We have 4 non-commissioned salespeople, not 30. So what I'm getting at is when you buy from a commissioned salesperson, the average commission rate to keep that many salespeople working in that highly competitive atmosphere, when you have that many salespeople, they have to be promised a huge reward when they do make a sale. So they get 25% of the gross profit. What that means to you as the buyer is simple. That means the dealer that you're buying from that uses the commissioned salesperson has to mark their units up an additional 25% just to cover the commission rate. So you're paying thousands of dollars extra for the same RV that you can buy here for thousands less, simply because they use commissioned salespeople and we don't. Now, on the downside of that, obviously I can't afford to hire 30 salespeople and pay them salary and still keep my prices where they're at. The same situation with hiring the extra shop help and the RV tech help. You know, if I have to hire more people, that's more overhead. More overhead's higher prices. Again, basic economics. So we keep our overhead down. We use non-commissioned salespeople. I have 4 non-commissioned salespeople selling on average almost 600 units a year. They don't have a lot of time, folks, for I guess what I'm getting at, folks, is their days are scheduled sometimes days in advance. They don't have a lot of free time, even in the winter time, like right now. We've had a ton of customers today and actually sold 2 or 3 on a rainy Saturday. But keep in mind, folks, that if you can set an appointment, it's better for them, better for you, because they can set aside some time to help you out. Now, if you show up without an appointment, again, folks, no problem there. We'll work you in somehow, like going to a doctor's office without an appointment. You can come out here and look unescorted. That's no problem. And what you can do, if you see something you like or have something you have a question about, come inside our showroom, have a seat. When one of them gets freed up from a phone call or an appointment, they'll be happy to help you, but you may have to wait a few minutes, sometimes less, sometimes more. So please don't get mad if you have to wait a little bit if you showed up as a walk-in. But it's going to be well worth the money that we're going to save you, folks. Well worth the money that we're going to save you on a used fifth wheel purchase. Financing is available with approved credit, and minimum 10% down payment is required by all of our lenders, cash or trade equity. You can apply for financing right from our website, parkwayrvcenter.com, and of course our business manager will take it from there. We also have nationwide delivery available, and extended warranties are also available. Just contact our sales department for a quote. And you're certainly welcome to email us at sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. However, again, going back to what I was saying earlier, my guys don't have a lot of spare time to sit behind a computer reading and writing emails back and forth. We do our business over the phone and in person. We're kind of old-fashioned about that, but that's just the way we do it. It works for us because we sell so many RVs, folks, and you can learn more in a 10-minute phone conversation than an hour reading and writing emails back and forth. And that's the hour that our salespeople could be helping other customers, because every one of them are working several deals at one time, and these guys work 60-plus hours a week, folks. Anyway, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, you get sales help when available at 423-605-6747. Our website is parkwayrvcenter.com if you want to see our inventory. I don't have everything posted online, but I have a majority of it so you can get a good idea, and I can pretty much promise you, folks, if you visit us here in person, you're going to see something that you're going to want to buy. I've got something for pretty much everybody's price range and budget. Let me tell you something, folks. $12.9. This is a price range that you can easily go to your local bank or credit union, get a 60-month short-term loan instead of going through one of our lenders getting 10 years, and get a very affordable payment. But you're welcome to go through our lending institutes. But trust me, folks, $12.9 with a 60-month payment is very, very affordable to just about anybody. And it's really hard to camp for much less than that a month. And we can also help you arrange fifth wheel installation if you need a hitch in your pickup truck too, folks. Just contact our sales department. They'll be happy to help you out. Give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. We do offer nationwide delivery. And I know a lot of you that are going to be watching this video are looking for one to live in. You don't want to go out and buy a truck and the fifth wheel just to move it one time to set it up on your property. We do, so I strongly encourage you to take advantage of that delivery option if that's the case. And if you're local, we'll deliver it for free, folks. If you live within 100 miles of us one way, we'll deliver it for free. 12.9 option A price, haggle free, or call for option B price. Thank you for watching my video. You're going to like this little fifth wheel. It's just got a lot of neat features about it that you don't normally see. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.